Hi, welcome to Film Fiend. My name is Seb, and today I'm reviewing Bring Her Back. So, Bring Her Back is written and directed by the Philippou brothers and is their sophomore film after Talk to Me. The story centres around two step-siblings who move in with a new foster mother, only to slowly discover that she's harbouring a macabre secret. This film is really, really good. But it's not a fun watch, it's bleak, sad, tragic, surprisingly moving and kind of depressing. It's most definitely not to be watched for purely entertainment purposes. It's not a jump scare ridden popcorn horror flick. This is a film that is about something, and it wears its themes on its sleeve. It explores grief, loss, trauma, and the lengths someone is willing to go to in order to defer the acceptance of death. It's such a mature effort from the Philippou brothers. It's heavy stuff and strikes a very different tone from their first film. Not that it doesn't have moments of levity, because it does, but it's more of a brooding, slow burn, and it's not bothered about using cheap jump scares for the sake of entertainment. Everything the Philippous do here is in aid of bolstering the themes or character development. The atmosphere is heavy and oppressive throughout, with a constant dark and overcast ambience that seems to grow exponentially until the final rain-drenched moments. It's a really tactile film with impeccable cinematography, great camera work, fantastic performances, and visceral practical effects. The gore is extremely brutal and disturbing, and is used not to entertain but to shock. But along with this brutality comes a melancholic tone, and the finale of this film has a supplementary score that is amazing, invoking a feeling of poetic tragedy. And in a way, the final scene, although very macabre, is kind of tragically beautiful. What I think makes this film unique and sets it apart from its contemporaries is that it's not really a horror film at all. It's a story about loss and grief under the guise of a horror film. In the end, you understand the antagonist's motivations and actually feel bad for them. This film is horrifying in the true sense of the word, and is ultimately tragic, heartbreaking and poignant. This is really impressive and mature filmmaking from the Philippous. It's immaculately crafted and perfectly paced, and in the end is way more than horror. It's a poignant and impactful story about the loss of loved ones that leaves you feeling deflated and pensive, staying with you long after the credits roll. I find it kind of astonishing that these filmmakers can come out swinging with their first two films by writing and directing with such confidence and craft films that are so solidly constructed. It's very impressive work, and I'm really looking forward to whatever they make next, which will be reportedly a sequel to Talk to Me and a documentary of some kind. But this film is just so good. I remember it really affecting me the first time I watched it. But like I said, it's not a fun watch. It's really bleak and sad. And so just know that if you haven't seen it before, and you might go into it expecting something that's just jump scares and gore and horror, it's really much more than that. So that was my review of Bring Her Back. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.